Go.
My name is Lawrence Friedman, and I am a part of a dwindling generation of World War II veterans. I enlisted in the United States Army Signal Corps, 7th Division, in the early part of 1942 at the age of 18.
Hold on. I lost it.
I got scared.
I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Keep going. Go back to the beginning and start over.
My name is Lawrence Friedman, and I am a part of a dwindling generation of World War II veterans. I enlisted in the United States Army Signal Corps, 7th Division, in the early part of 1942 at the age of 18. My basic training was conducted at Camp Crowder in the Osho, Missouri. I was deployed to Attu and the Aleutian Islands. It was a very cold and dismal place where the Japanese had become entrenched. The battle for possession of this island lasted 3 weeks, and there were many casualties. I returned to Hawaii for some rest, and the next encounter with the Japanese military was on the small island of Kwajalein. We next moved on to Leyte and the Philippines for the next battle. Leyte was a hot and wet jungle. In addition to the battle on land, there was a very large and successful naval battle, during which many Japanese battleships were sunk. This action helped to win the Leyte Island. The Japanese were intense fighters, and they had the credos, no surrender, and fight to the end. Even in the face of this fierce opposition, the United States took back Leyte, and to this day we maintain an Army and Navy base there. After the Battle of Leyte, I contracted dengue fever and jaundice. I was sent to Saipan to recover. Upon my return, I participated in the bloody Battle of Okinawa. The United States eventually won that battle. It was during this time that then President Harry S. Truman decided to bomb Hiroshima. This was a very controversial decision, but in the end it was decided that the risk was worth the benefit of saving so many American lives. This decision was also justified because the next step would have had to be the invasion of Japan. This European conflicts were fought by a coalition of the United States, Great Britain, France, and Russia. But the Pacific conflict, in which my unit participated, was most fought by American servicemen. During this time, people who did not serve in the military did their part by filling jobs vacated by the men who left for war. Those on the home front also had to endure hardships such as rationing, lack of goods, and the loss of their dear ones. Many men, because most who served were males, returned home with various disabilities. I was fortunate that after my 3 years of service, I returned home safely to my family without any physical difficulties. It is important to remember that at this time, it was difficult to communicate with one's family, as there were no computers or cell phones or any other high-tech forms of communication. We had limited access to the telephone, radio, and teletype machines for communication. In addition to the manning of teletype machine and shifts, it was part of my job description in the Army to lay the cables necessary for the teletype service. The war in the Pacific differed greatly from the European conflict, inasmuch as on these small islands we had to gain access to land from the beachheads that brought in the troops by barges. Once we landed, we had to fight our way off the beach, establish a post, and set up the necessary poles, lines, and cables to communicate with the outside world. I hope I have answered all your questions. Please feel free, continue to communicate with me. It is my honor to tell the story of what is now known as the greatest generation, the one that kept this nation free from all today. Sincerely, Lawrence Friedman.
Okay?
It was 5 minutes. Okay.
There was just one little flub.
Uh-huh.